Hey guys, how's it going? Back with another character review. I just finished up my night shift, so back to pumping out some videos for my days off, so looking forward to get into it. So I saw last night that Clea has been released, and she's an interesting one. I'm actually kind of excited for her because she's got some really cool things going for her, and her threat value is kind of exactly where I would expect her to be, which is really good for the affiliation she's going to be part of as well. So they kind of need this kind of thing. So we'll just start from the top. We have got 5 health both sides, medium mover size 2, threat 3. And that's important because I think we need some more characters like this to open up for bringing in some of our bigger and 4 and 5 threat characters, even 6. 2 physical defense, that's concerning, but with some protection, I think it's fine. And I think her playstyle as well is happy to sit back. So like if she's getting hit with a physical attack, which is generally range 2, you got bigger problems, right? Because somebody like Zemo is in your back lines, right? 3 energy, 4 mystic, so that's great. So the up and coming wave, she's gonna have great defense against, which is good to see. Double mystic attack, I'm loving seeing this. It's really great. It's bringing light to some older characters that have great mystic defense, bring them out. So it's good to see. So we've got Demon Claws of Denak, range 3, 4 dice, 0 power, auto power gain, wild bleed. Fantastic. If that was a gain power equal to damage dealt, she'd be dead on arrival. But that with an auto 1 power is excellent because you don't actually care if that does damage. All you're looking to do is roll 4 dice, get a bleed, gain a power, right? That's it. So you're happy with that. The Icy Tendrils of Ichthalon, range 4, so that's excellent. 6 dice, 3 power. This is where it's like later on we're going to get spicy about this. She could do one of these a turn. So she's going to be a great little piece to see on the back of your points. If you need her to just start raining down bombs on the middle of the board, she can do it, but only once per turn. It has 3 conditions to it though. So if you get a good enough attack with this, it can be absolutely devastating. So we have a wild slow, a wild hit stun, a crit wild hit shield stagger. So the bottom one actually probably has a higher chance than you would think it would. 6 dice and see 4 out of the 8 pitches on the dice. It's, odds are in your favor that you're probably going to see this once a game. So, and to my knowledge, guys, it's not pick one of these. So if you roll a crit wild hit and shield, the target that you're hitting will take a slow, stun, and stagger. Similar to, I think it's Enchantress. It dishes all of them out, right? It's brutal. So first superpower, it's 0 power, which is awesome. It's an action, which sucks, but it's also fair that it's an action, okay? Descendant of the Faultine, I think it said. One of the guys in my YouTube comments picking up on it. Action, this character gains 3 power, so better than Mordo's, which is only 2 power. Roll 5 dice, for each skull rolled, you suffer 1 wound. It's Red Skull. Okay, guys? That's rock solid. And we've now had that ability put onto a character that is not 4 threat, which is really exciting. Also, as Mighty Hand, we have 3 power, choose an interactive terrain feature or an enemy character, both of size 2 or less, within 3, and throw at S. That is a phenomenal superpower. Absolutely amazing, because if you're playing her on demons, for example, which she's immune to incinerate, so she'll be good there, or if you're playing her on gamma or anything like that, a medium move from her at a range 3 throw, because you can action and automatically do this every turn, is excellent. So she's going to be a nice little control piece, which I'm really I like that. That's great. Terrain feature or enemy character, size 2 or less, throw small, within 3. That's excellent. That's really great. It's good to see some 3 threat characters, because a lot of these new characters coming out haven't had throws or like good throws, and Clea that is a good throw. If that was 3 power for range 2 or less, range 2 and size 2 or less, it'd be terrible. It'd be one of the worst throws in the game, but range 3 is literally double range 2 if you put them next to each other. So that is a huge threat radius. And if she does an action of gain 3 power plus her power per turn plus her auto power. We're now looking at 5 power that she's sitting on. So if she can gain a single power from anywhere else, she can do some really crazy stuff, okay? We've now got the Vapors of Dormammu. Choose this character or another allied character, so not to be mistaken with a new Doctor Strange. You can also just pick enemy characters as well, which I didn't pick up in my video, by the way. So the new Doctor Strange, guys, if you're going back over my character reviews, look at his teleport. You can target any character. So he can hit Dormammu, for example, on the other team. Choose this character or another allied character within 3, placed within 2 of its current position. Character can only be placed by this power once per turn. This is Red Skull. She is a 3-threat support piece with Red Skull's superpowers or superpower combination and a throw, which Red Skull lacks except for on his attack. And she has okay attacks. Like her attacks are not bad. So she's actually going to be an excellent support piece. And to top it off, she's immune to Incinerate, which means that when you're playing her on things like demons, you now have a cheap piece to put on your home demon that is not just going to instantly die, okay? Like a lot of the other affiliations will have. So this is excellent. She's a really great piece. The injured side of her is exactly the same. My camera's a little bit in the way, but it's exactly the same. So same both sides. So 10 health is slightly below curve. So like the downsides of her is that she's only at 10 health, and I think 11 is like the average of a 3-threat. You know, your Valkyries are 6 and 5, your Zemo is 6 and 5, I think it is. You know, so she's just slightly, maybe 10 health is the average. So she's bang on average there. The 2 physical defense is definitely a downside. So you really need to have a form of protection on her. Otherwise, with only 2 physical and 5 health, I would expect characters like Zemo to straight up one-shot her. It would not shock me to see a character like MODOK with his Doomsday Chair and rerolls, Black Panther with Mantle of the Black Panther. Any of these physical monsters that have rerolls could, on most days, one-shot this character. So you need to have some form of defense. So you're probably going to need to bring in a Clea, things like that. She's a really great support piece, guys. Like, I can't stress this enough, right? For 6 power a turn and a late activation in your turn, she can reposition an enemy character and teleport one of your characters back on point after they have been thrown off it or pushed off it. So they are -1, you are +1 on a point. So it's a really, really, really great to see this character. She's also going to be decent in like your Sin Cabal, because now they don't have to pay 9 threat for Red Skull. It's 8 threat for Red Skull MODOK, but you're getting Clea MODOK. So I haven't seen her affiliations yet, but if she's Cabal, she's going to be picked in a lot of squads, right? She's going to be great there. Obviously, she's going to be in Convocation, rock solid there. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where she sits, to see where she'll be used as a filler to get affiliation. But I actually think that her support kit is good enough that you could splash her at the back of your teams in your 10-man roster. You know, similar to Mordo. Mordo is another character that can easily be splashed into anyone's 10 because +2 attack dice is better than handing out +2 rerolls every day of the week. So Mordo, really powerful. Clea, really powerful. The simple fact alone that she can sit on her home point and gain 3 power plus her power per turn and dump those icy tendrils of Ixalan on somebody in the central point is kind of nasty. That's actually really nasty. Or she can sit on her back point and throw somebody every turn and do a Demon Claws, and then every second turn you can do a Icy Tendrils in a throw. Another excellent character, like I say this now, guys, we like as Strike Better, we just released our affiliation tier list, which I might be able to bring up at the in another video, and we can go over it. I might actually do it after this. And when you're looking at like best affiliations in the game, you know, you're not upset to see her in any of these attrition style squads. You're not upset to see her in these control squads as well. So, because she's anti-control / control, which is really great to see in a 3 threat. Which is not really, there's not really many characters in the game that can do both. And I think that's why they balanced her with 2 physical defense, to be honest. So if you're ever wondering why she has 2 physical, it's because she's kind of like an all-comer package. And sometimes when you see those all-comer packages like Valkyrie, that are attrition and control and all of these things, they can be really, 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 really good. And so Atomic Max Games and all their wisdom is learning to balance their game now. Which I'm not saying it wasn't balanced, but they're learning to balance their game better. And putting her at 2 physical, I think, feels correct. So it's really great to see. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's it for Clea. Let me know what you think of her. Like in YouTube. Make sure you hit the follow button. And yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.